Lo único que sé es que vivo porque lo necesito.
Thank you.
Hey, everyone.
I'm gonna read because you're right. We're pussy.
Hey, Lourdes. So I'm extremely excited. Hey, Chris. Today is Emmy night. I had no idea that today is Emmy night. Uh, Unfortunately, MSNBC, I'm gonna say it straight out, sucks. There's no other way to do it. They did not invite me to go to New York. They did not. I hear Rachel's not there either. They were too cheap to get a table. But I just got a call actually from one of my friends, somebody that we're doing the documentary, if you remember, that's coming out in July. Her name is Flora, and she called me up. She's from London, and she won her Emmy. So congratulations, Flora. You rock. They won their Emmy for a documentary, and I'm going to be in her next documentary that's coming out in July about Donald Trump. So that's the good news. And the other news is that I think we're coming up very shortly. So I decided let's go live. Side of thank you so much for upgrading. Welcome to the family. So today we're gonna. Can you see it, guys? Give me like some emojis that you could see it. I'm gonna make it louder when it's time for us to watch it. But let me know if you could see it. Give me let me know. If not, I can make it louder. Let's see if I make it louder.
Starting the conversation about access, representation, and fairness upside down. An incredibly
Perfect.
creative team. It was a Latinx team.
All right, so I'm gonna lower it for now. While there's somebody else that one, we'll go for the next one. While we're waiting for the next, not only I'm nervous, guys. It's excited. Yeah, this is incredible. Just think about Donald Trump. Did everything could. The DOJ. They put me in prison. They try to shut me up. They wouldn't let. And at the end of the day, the documentary where I came out to tell the truth. It's not Paula. It's not on a channel. It's some kind of special. If you go on the Emmys app, let's see. What's it?
American Conspiracy, The Octopus Murders, Netflix.
This is based documentaries.
Okay, that's not us.
Shadow, HBO Max. The Ground.
That's not us, guys. So it's gonna be. We'll probably have some false alarms, but so yeah, as excited I am, I'm pissed at MSNBC. Not only for the way they do, their reporting and out there, but bunch of cheapskates. That's all I'm gonna say to you. But anyway, put that aside. Let's have fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's see what happens and let's get excited. And let's see what goes what goes on.
St. Michaels.
Yeah.
That's online address.
Let's see. Let's see the next one. Let's see.
Accepting the Emmy.
Sorry.
Don't run her Emmy.
Okay. While waiting for the next one, a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and we've been reporting it, guys. It's today's. I just want to take like 2 minutes and just take the day off a little bit. Not take the day, take a couple of hours off from all the stuff we've been doing it, because today is so special. Not only are we, being nominated for an Emmy, but we also are number one all week, guys. All week. I mean, that's huge. It's one thing to reach number one. It's another thing to reach it and stay there and be number one for all No, and I'm proud to do it, because of you. I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you for, standing behind me, spreading the word. I see you guys up there in all these different chats. You see me also, and I see who you are. I see you guys being out there, being my megaphones, being, spreading the news. And, for all of you that subscribe, for all of you that are paid subscribers, for all of you that, contribute to my Venmo at Lev Parnas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It goes a long way, guys. You can't even imagine. And for those of you that are new to our platform or just joining or just jumping in and watching this happen, it's time to join because this is more than just a platform or a community. We are a family. We are a movement. We are the resistance to Donald Trump, and everybody's starting to realize it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do it and come on, join the family. Let's see what's next, guys. Every time I'm gonna put it up, and that's.
They're still talking.
Right. By the way, you see, this is typical in a normal situation. The documentary is about this gentleman. And this is the person that did the documentary, and they brought him there. Obviously, the MSNBC decide, they're gonna make a documentary about my life. They're gonna make a documentary that they're nominated for Emmy, and they wouldn't even, have us there. I wanted to do something special for you guys behind the scenes, but I only found out last week, and then they didn't even let me know today. So, but anyway, let's move past that.
And one other thing, I'm doing it for 30 years. Right now, as we speak, JT is one of 3,800 or so people who have been exonerated and wrongfully convicted in this country, according to the National Registry of Exonerations, in 40 years. Experts say that as we are in this room,
The gentleman wasn't somebody that was convicted of a crime, and he got exonerated.
it's a national death. We need to stand up and fight for people. I could not be more thankful to see in studios, Liz and Dawn, Tim, and JJ, and my first man to accomplish it.
All right, let's see. Maybe it's the next one. Let's see.
All right, that's it, everybody. Go out there, be relentless, be shameless, throw in some idle threats. Please keep making the stories that you make. And thanks so much for being here tonight. Thank you.
Maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe it's tomorrow. Again, they didn't tell me anything. But
Professionals. Voting is conducted securely online by thousands of years. The sensible is that county Vermont and car medical. Besides the guidelines are available at Emmys.com.
well, sorry about that, guys. False alarm. But since I have you here, let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. Do a little wrap up, and for the day, there was a lot happening. Uh, I think it's. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check. Hold on a second. Let me check if it's tomorrow. I'm gonna check. Maybe it's tomorrow. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna double check. But anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. Let's just go over, since we're here tonight. It looks like our typical night of going over Donald Trump and what he's done today. So let's talk about it. First of all, in the morning, he came out and sent his armed attack dog, Pete Hexag, to go out there and start attacking the media start talking about, again, pushing the narrative that this was a perfect strike. The strikes were perfect. It was a perfect hit. Again, folks, nobody is doubting that our military did an incredible job, did what they were supposed to. It's not about that. We talked about that, and Natasha Bertrand is now validating, and he's going after her individually. He even had Karen Levitt on the pulpit out there screaming at her that to get her out of there. They're tweeting about having her fired. I mean, because she is basically breaking the news what we broke minutes after it happened. Then, to make matters worse, he went in and they were stonewalling, just like I told you in the Senate today. You had Senator Chris Murphy, come out and talk about how Donald Trump was specifically, and he did knowingly lie about the reasoning for and attacking and throwing the bombs when he did. Then you had even Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham, one of Trump's staunch supporters, come out and talk about also how there's about 600 or 900 pounds of uranium that we have no idea where it is. I wrote all about it and a lot more in my Substack tonight. So make sure you guys, if you haven't read it yet, make sure you read it, because there's a lot to it. And combined with the one earlier, will bring you up to speed with a lot that's going on. Nobody's talking and nobody's asking questions. What is the Russian delegation doing here? What they're talking about? Why isn't Stephen Witkoff discussing or what happened? One of the other things that I want to talk about, that we will talk about in the next day or so. I'm waiting for some of my sources to validate it. But this peace deal between Iran and Israel. It looks shadier than shade, I could tell you that much, because not only are we seeing what's happening, Iran coming out today, the Ayatollah, and virtually saying that they kicked America's butt, and but to make it even worse, they are now stopping and are no longer going to what's it called? Deal with the IEA. If I'm pronouncing it the wrong way, I apologize. The international group that goes out there to verify their nuclear program. Just think about it. So now what Trump has done is, because Trump is so convinced and wants to convince everybody in the planet and change history that they have taken out all their nuclear weapons, he's not allowing anybody to come in and double check it. And that's where the problem is, and that's where it's dangerous, and that's why I told you guys. And if you, what we spoke, thank you, IAEA, thank you, Chris. What we spoke about earlier, and in my past Substack that I wrote, the dangerous part right now, it's if before they were building it, they were close, but we had different agencies, and we were watching them every move they make. Now, because Trump is giving them free will, not only with the military, with their nuclear weapons, but also to sell their oil. Guys, we've been putting sanctions on Iran for every administration watching, because every single administration has said that yes, that they fund their military and their terroristic acts through selling oil, and that's one of the ways that we control them. Trump just came out basically put a post Truth Social to China, buy as much as you want, and he came out and confirmed it at The Hague. So it's only insane to think about what he's doing. And then to make matters worse, he's going right after part of the plan, just like every time. What are they doing today? Karen Levitt came out and basically said that we are going to open up, and they opened up a FBI investigation into who leaked this information, who told the truth. And that's why I tell you guys, you might, and I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself, but right now it's a very dangerous time for all of these sources, for all these insiders, truth tellers, people like myself and others that are out there, giving you this information. Is extremely, extremely dangerous, because they keep trying to shut it down. And I'm telling you, and you're seeing it happen. Donald Trump wants to make sure that to be able to control what information is coming out, because they're not coming out and saying, you know what, okay, this information came out, it's true, whatever the case. They're coming out and basically saying that the information is false, but at the same time, because it was confidential information, we're going to go after open investigation. The FBI is going to leak into it. Exactly, Joe. Pete Hegseth leaking stuff on Signal or doing or having his wife sit in on meetings, it's all okay. But this, not only that, but Donald Trump tweeted today, literally posted today, literally saying that the Democrats leaked information that was dangerous to our army. Just think about how, I mean, I think it's gone beyond, I know a lot of it is strategical to divert, a lot of it also strategical, to get the media chasing different stuff. But lately, I mean, I've been watching him. I think he's getting more demented, and it's because a lot of it makes no sense, even when he's making the media chase. By having the FBI go after and all of that stonewalling. Tomorrow, I'm waiting to hear it, what my sources are going to tell me. So definitely, I want you guys to stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join them. But first of all, I'll find out what's going on with this Emmys. Hopefully tomorrow is the night. If it is, then we'll do a special night. I'll try to prepare it in the background, and I'll do. We'll watch it. Whoever wants to join me, we'll watch it together. If not, whatever, I'll find out the situation. Either way, make sure you subscribe, put your alarms on, because tomorrow might be a crazy day. There's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. I'm waiting for a lot of my sources to come in. So as soon as something breaks, I'll be getting it out to you, and I'll be letting you know. But for now, again, thank you for all your kind words. But I'm going to tell you the same thing. You stay strong, stay vigilant, and make sure, right now is the time to stand up. Like Pegs is saying right now, stand up, not just for me, but for yourself, for our country. For right now, we need to do whatever you can. And like I say to you, I tell you exactly what needs to be done. It's not, we need to make sure our voices are heard. We need to grow the platform. We need to stay number one, to be able to make sure that the media is following what we're doing, to make sure other pundits are talking about what we're doing, to make sure other platforms are discussing what we're doing, because we're not just reporting the news here. What we're doing here is not only am I giving you inside information that is way before they even break the news, because our sources and my sources are a lot better than because remember, most of these newspapers, and this is the crazy part, most of these pundits and journalists, for all these years, I'm their source. I'm their source behind the scene. So it's funny when they sometimes say that. So, but anyway, the sources are good. The information's incredible, and we need to get it out. And that's why it's more important than anything for you guys to continue doing and don't let up. And like I said, whatever you can do, from subscribing to becoming paid subscribers, contributing directly to my Venmo at Lev-Parnas, going to levremembers.com, our website, buying the book, buying some cool stuff, merchandise we have there. It all goes to helping me be able to do what I do and do this for 24 hours a day, and to make sure that I'm able to also at the same time fight them, because out of all the people out there, I'm the only one still on supervised release, as close to Donald Trump, and not only Donald Trump, but to all of them. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, you name it, I know them. I've spent time with them. And so, yeah, folks, again, thank you. I'm sorry, a little bummer about tonight, but we did our wrap up. We went over what we had. So tomorrow is going to be a busy day. So get some sleep, get some rest. And thank you. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you, guys.